With it right here with who I started with, be something like a Spartan. It's going hard regardless. I'm from the 826 plus 5. Mo bitches, H1 Central Coast, mom and suicide. Only arsonist. I step in the booth and gas, I gotta keep it lit. Engineer all my music, I work hard at this.
Live on Chicano Tube. We're back live on Chicano Street. I appreciate the beautiful Linda Raza that's tapping in right now, whether you're listening live or you're listening on the replay. Don't forget to do the same thing, though. Just hit that like and hit that subscribe. Hit the bell. And when you hit the bell, you got to hit the all button. That's right. My bad. I'm looking at the navigation. I'm like, where am I going? I'm on the 99 North. So let's talk about a reaction to Road to War took place last night. Episode 1. I want to see what you guys thought about it, what you think about the fighters. Their episode 1, they get to see each other for the very first time. Get all that information. Let's talk about it. You know, as I'm driving back, cabrones, I'm coming back from Chowchilla. It had me jump on the 99 North. I get lost out here. It's because I haven't been out here too much. Look, now I can see that whole barrio. I just walk literally como 3, 4, 5, 6 cuadras right now. So a little hot, cabrones. But it's a brother-in-law's birthday. We're going to be in Hollister, Hollis tonight. And then mañana otra vez tengo que trabajar. Tengo una boda. But let's talk about the reaction for everyone that's tuning in right now. Or if you're catching it on the replay, let's talk about finally getting them on the show for the first time. What kind of energy did you feel? You know, I was feeling the energy like that one. I gotta go west. My bad. You know, here it is. West. Of course, I'm going west. Irresistible chick. Let's go. Where we going? Westward. Up. West 152. Okay. All right, I'm good right now. So episode 1 took place last night. You see Mile High jumped on, and then of course we had Paradigm jump on right shortly after we started. And then I started to ask the question. That way we can go ahead and get the tone for what it's gonna be for the next 4 weeks. It's gonna be the first time that someone, well, I'll tell you this, at least the first time also on YouTube. Let's not forget this, gente. Give credit where credit is due. Who else is doing YouTube fights? Yeah, I'll hold. So again, it's us, the people that you know, we're on YouTube. We YouTube. Some people Facebook, some people IG, some people TikTok. We YouTube, right? We've been seeing so many people talk about it. And I had to do something because I was tired of the talking. 100% tired of the talking. And I'm not gonna say any names, but they know who they are. They're talking for views and likes, and that's fine. That's their prerogative, not mine. Look at all these palm trees around these fields, man. That looks nice. This reminds me of La Bamba. Over here, por lo menos no se fregan las espaldas que están piscando standing up. Where I'm at, of course, it's probably the ag capital, right, of California. Where I'm at is the ag capital. Where I'm at, they're always hunched over and breaking their pinchy backs, and you know, they have to file for unemployment and injury claims. There's all kinds of injury claims. When I worked in insurance for 4 years, did un chingo de injury claims for workers' comp. Anyways, okay, 152 West, 70 miles. All right. Beautiful. Well, Miss Debbie's in the casa. Well, I appreciate you, amiga. I'm driving back from Chowchilla. I'm in the 209 right now. The trip was, you know, I was going around the neighborhood doing what I do, and I seen an abandoned home. Gente, I kid you not. I got a little video of it. I don't know if I'm gonna upload it, but it's an abandoned home in Chowchilla, all tagged up too, all tagged up. Okay, I don't even know what the tagging said, but I have a video of it. It had no windows and no doors. I'm like, damn, this is the trap house. But anyways, going back to the fight, going back to YouTube fights. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'll tell you why. It's the feedback I get from you guys. It's the positive feedback I get. I don't mind the negative, but it's the positive feedback that I get from you guys that keeps that fire lit. All right, let's book the next one. All right, let's book the next one. All right, let's book the next one. And as long as Mikey's breathing, and that's that's all it depends on God, right? That's the Lord Jesus. As long as he has my heart beating, we're gonna do this. And then it's gonna get to a point where we're gonna go state to state. Mark my words. Mark my word. Even though my wife, we were talking about affirmations the other day, she was like, no, don't say in the future, say now. All right, now. Right now. Content creator series of fighting is in Arizona, is in New Mexico, is in Texas, and we're in Colorado. We gotta first dominate. Jesus saves, man. I love that. Una cruz alta, right on the side of the field, that said Jesus saves. I love seeing that. I love seeing scriptures. I love seeing Bible billboards. Some people don't, and they flip out, and maybe they get into a rage. I don't know. That's just California and New York shit. But anyways, nice. I appreciate you. Gracias, Debbie, for tapping in. Risky business is always, hey, you know what I said, Way. Don't try to, you try to come on my live. Well, Mikey, the tax bracket that you're in. No, 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 no. Don't try to come. You don't come on my live and throw that at me and don't think I'm gonna not throw it back. Long hauls, Way. Come on. I got OTR friends. I got OTR friends. No, we're not talking about the little rap label in Los Angeles. No. But anyways, I got OTR friends. I know long hauls equals long dollars, Way. All right, that's it. That's it. But anyways, who else is doing this on YouTube? I'm gonna keep bringing it to you guys. I appreciate the feedback. I go off the feedback, man. That's the coal and the pinchy train to keep it going. I got my Hollister hoodie on in the air conditioner, amiga. Where I was at right now, Chowchilla. I'm sure every home out there has an air conditioner. I'm sure they do because it was warm. I think it's like oh, it's not bad. It's 70. Ah, this is my weather. We're always upper 60s. But anyways, going back to YouTube fights. Now let me read some comments because they're going by pretty fast. Risky. That's right. Debbie shouts out Risky. That's right. There are no runners. That scan. Oh shit, man. I know. I know. He's just speaking facts. Always rubbing it in, rubbing it in. It People they don't like it, right? It's like a pinchy open wound. It's like a burn. You know, and don't talk about that. They'll never get on their lives and they'll never answer those direct questions. And a person that can't come on YouTube and put their life like an open book, why would you even want to listen to them, right? What's the point? Maybe it's still entertaining at the end of the day, but still, they skip comments, they avoid things. Someone could super chat a question, and that's crazy. They'll still, it's like they'll take their money and ignore them. It is what it is. That's only certain people. That's right, Mr. Jasso. Rose, that's right, Cabron. Cubole Mikey. You know any boxing gyms in San Ho? The only one I know, Cabron, is Dreamland. Dreamland Boxing. I recommend that coach right there. He's a great coach. I actually fought against one of their fighters. I got to keep it honest with you. And the dude came out in Hector Macho Camacho shorts. He gave it was a valiant effort on his part. I don't want to disrespect. And on Boricua, he was a southpaw. He bounced on his back foot a lot. And and he was shorter than me. I was always half a foot taller than ever when I fought. Always. Or at least a head above. But they had the advantage because they can come in and close the distance easy. You know? Me, you know what I do? Is walk them down like Benavides. That's all I do. So anyways, Dreamland Boxing Way. You plug in right there, you'll be good. Daniel Berry. Sports highlights. That's right, my boy. What's up, everyone? Right, it's Saturday. It's good. The weather's good. I'm coming back from the 209 now way. I'm on 152 West and headed to, well, first the house, the home, pick up my beautiful family, and then we're gonna go to Hollister, and then be at a birthday party for the evening, and I'll probably have some alcohol. I just gotta keep it above. Probably have some alcohol this evening. I don't know if I'll drive back, but that's what I'm doing. Just a little bit of work. I did have to go swing by the office a little bit, but that was quick. Or MMA gyms. Hey, Mr. Jasso, I try. No, I don't know MMA gyms. Well, Fighters Corner in Salinas. I don't want to say I don't know none. Fighters. Okay, I know Fighters Corner in Salinas. I know Team Take Flight. That's also in Salinas. I like that name. I like that name. Take Flight right away. It's like we don't even talk about it. We just take flight, right? Juvenile hall, juvenile hall stuff. Um, or even the county too. The county. I see a lot of people say LA County's worse than any pinta ever. Oh, I was in Crescent City in the Zapato. Yeah, the county jail is worse. I mean, let's keep it honest. Keep it honest. For those that like to talk about those topics and etc. Right? We'll do that just for a little bit. The county is absolutely 20 times worse because once you get inside and you don't, well, in Monterey you didn't for a long time. They can start to put a jacket on you, then you stay in the gang pod forever. That's like a shoot. But at least the times that you were loose or the times that you were kind of lightweighting it, I shouldn't say that. No, I shouldn't say that. But I said it, but so now I gotta own it. When you were lightweighting it and just floating through the main lines over there, it was a free for all. Go in the back, run it. Another issue, run it. Another issue, run it. Yeah, it's like that. They're because they're never gonna put a heavyweight there. So the atmosphere is all dependent who's in the house, if that makes sense. Maybe says, can I move in? I got a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1.5 carport garage. Huge lots. I mean, they could be throwing parties there like huge lot in Chowchilla. Investors are welcome. Absolutely. And it's priced to sell. It's priced to sell. And this could even be an investment property. For the people that I keep talking about, we got to start working our money and pull out a HELOC. Where you at? If you need that instruction, give me a call. Give me a call. I like this one right here. One nation under God, huge flag. I pledge allegiance to my flag. Órale. Órale. But some people don't like the flag. A lot of people were commenting, getting off topic, road to war reaction, right? We'll get back to that. Hold on. We're commenting about previous guests that I've had on there and their opinions. Someone said Marxist. You have Marxist guests. Well, guess what? We're never gonna do. We're never gonna do is not invite everyone who needs to be invited to the table for a conversation. That's what we're not gonna do. So if that's what you thought Chicano Tube was, then you got it twisted. You got it twisted. Matter of fact, it's a win. It's a win that someone can run a Chicano Tube platform, a Chicano platform, which will be the largest. I predict on YouTube, and at least he has values, as opposed to some cabron who, he's still a pinche títere. You ever get any insurance fraud claims? Absolutely, you get insurance fraud claims all the time. These cabrones, they go to the shops, they scratch the cars up, they come up with stories, and it is what it is. Now, I'm not an insurance detective, but if it looks like a duck and quacks like a duck, then it's a duck. It comes from experience, right? You master your field that you're in. You should seek to not just get in wherever field you're in, and this is if you have like a payroll job, but master it. Learn the front to the back. And at least there, you can hit your potential in the company. I mean, it's cool to stay on the floor or whatever, but you should want to be on the behind the desk. You know what I mean? Push, drive. It's the same concepts. And then they get paid out. But then what happens is that the claims stay on their jacket, and if it stays on their jacket, then shit, man, I missed all kinds of comments. If it stays on their jacket, then when they get insurance again, the rate is affected. Absolutely, it's affected. Way all the, they're gonna start. They're not gonna tell you to your face, but once you leave the office, the insurance office, once you pay, they're gonna say this peachy was a claim machine. You know what I mean? But anyways, 4 years, farmers. Shout out to farmers. I think they're still in California. State Farm raised their rates 52% for the next year, just to let you know. So when you renew your State Farm insurance and it's 52% higher, you can thank Joe Biden. Where's my turn? People get mad. No, I'm not gonna talk politics and thing. 56 miles, I'll count. Mac Ryan's in the casa. That's right. Brett Martinez. Good, Mikey. How you doing? I'm doing wonderful, my brother. Just because I woke up. Serio. Just because I woke up. People think to feel. Well, first of all, F how we feel. Because it's like you have to decide your energy. What kind of energy do you want to give? What kind of frequency? What kind of, it's energy, right? Well, how do you want to live life? So I'm gonna make it that way. It don't matter what car I'm driving. Actually, in a bucket. What's in the bank? I'm doing good. I'm gonna be good. That's my pretty much everyday affirmation. I wake up speaking like that. You know, period. To everyone I talk, because those are the people I surround myself with. But I'm doing good, my brother. I'm coming back from Chowchilla. I got a great investment property over there, 250K. A lot of people can qualify for 250. A lot can, and I don't say that lightly. I know people's situations are sensitive and they're all unique and individual, but to qualify 250 for an investment property, a lot of you guys got that in equity. It's going to pay itself. It's going to pay the HELOC, and let's try to net at least 1,200 to 1,500 a month. Anyways, damn, there's still one. Let's get back to Road to War, Hunter. Okay. Mile High Hustle jumped on the casa representing Colorado, Denver, and I think it says Northside Denver. I think I saw a thumbnail, but I could be wrong. And then Paradigm Media News out of the Bay Area, respectfully, San Francisco, the Mission District. I looked at it like Mile High, a lot of respect. So when I see Mile High with a lot of respect, to me automatically that means clechar up. If you don't know what that means, Chicano words, right? I used to put a Chicano word of the day in the community section all the time and change it. Trucha, que hubo, carnal, que onda, right? All these words. I should do another one, clecha. So respectfully, he came in, and I like what he said. His whole tone was like, hey, we ain't got to throw a lot of disrespect out there, throw kerosene on something that's not kerosene. So when it's time to be humble, let's be humble. When it's not, then it's not. I like that, cabron. That's a good slogan. You got to put that on a shirt. That's right. I appreciate you. Death Rose in the casa. That's right. Cook them, cabron. Cook them, man. So what did the people say last time? Was it, I'm going to give you my opinion. Firing squad, lethal injection, or gas chamber? I'd rather go out. I'd rather go out. I'd rather go out firing squad. For one, it's quicker. I mean, if it's quicker, then you really can't measure the level of pain, right? You go on lethal injection, I don't want to feel that. I don't want to feel blindness. I don't want to feel not being able to breathe. I don't want to feel not being able to hear, etc. So I'm gonna say firing squad because it's the quickest one, and two, it also is. We could say it's an honorable way to go out. I could say you've seen the movies. You probably got ancestors that went out that way. I have a story of a great grandfather of mine who was killed on his wedding day. That's a crazy story. But back in those times, you got to think Mexico, gente. See, my dad told me when they were strong enough to pull the trigger, they already had a trigger. So it was different. You got into a beef, we're gonna go head up in the street, but it's like the Wild West. It's you square off, right? At least they'll do it like men, and they'll do it cara a cara, right in your face. You go see it coming. You go see it coming. The cowardly shit is when you don't see it coming, right? Kind of like when remember with Sonny, Street St. Louis. Shout out to Sonny. He gets pushed from behind. Alvin pushes him from behind. Hey, what were you saying? Oh my gosh, man. Imagine that. And what Sonny said was so true. The How embarrassing does it look for the owner of the event, the promotion, the event, the concert where they're at. Some people are so baby, and actually it's a coward move. It's a coward move to shove someone from behind. I'm not saying, none of us are guilty of doing it. Okay. I'm talking now, 2024, right? And especially grown men that are almost 50. Shove them from behind. Imagine the promoter, like, what an idiot. Burn the bridge right there. The manly thing to do is, hey, pull up. Hey, pull up 285 East Dallas South. Pull up from 4 to 9 anytime, or we could do a Saturday or a Sunday. Pull up. Or how about I'll pull up to you? Then you could do your little, let me record it, right? Let me record it. Oh, yeah, you want to record it? Record it. Again, my objective, one, is my family safety. And two, the people that are inviting me are going to think everywhere I go, I start shit. And I'm talking about that's how Alvin the Pendejo should feel and look. So, yeah, you could record it, and then the date and time, we'll make a video about it. Yeah, it's supposed to happen Monday at 4 o'clock. And then bring your cameras, come in live, come in rolling, all of that, and it's not going to go good for someone. It can only be one, right? It's not going to go good. Central Coast has air. I really don't need it. Absolutely no. We don't need AC, amiga. 90%, 90% of the apartment complexes, which there's over 700 in Salinas, just Salinas by itself, there's over 700. Don't have AC because you could open the air, and so I have a lot of time. SoCal familia, SoCal gente that come visit, and when they get off at the airport, they're shaking. I'm like, come on, gente. I look at the thing, it's 62, 64, but they're shaking. It's all good. It's all good. It's different weather. Chingaderas heading out to the Bay Day. Rapid Forte will be there a rato. That's right, Chingaderas. I appreciate you, cabrón. At least you checked in Chicano Streetway. Let me drink some water. What does it say? Los Baños, 12 miles. Gilroy, 63. Watson, 81. Shout out to EBK. Nothing but positive energy and prayers, hermano, going your way. Where we going? Westward. Then I had about 100 flyers. I think I'm only coming back with like 10. Risky business said making that money. Yeah, you got it on. I know you're making that money, way. That's right. So all you gotta do is get a load, way. We got Salinas, Fresh Express, Bud, Dole, Tanamura, Nantle, Taylor, Foxy, Lettuce, Andy Boy, Taylor. We also have a little dock in Gonzales. Gonzales has Organic girl is out there. Organic girl. Imagine being a vato, right? And you're like, hey, where do you work? Yeah. You don't even want to answer that. Or does it sound manly? You know what I mean? Or does your testosterone level go down? You say, hey, I work at Organic Girl. I'm just kidding. Shout out to the raza over there. They're not mad. They're not mad. It's always been love. Always will be love, man. Always. I ain't going to the grave with no heart, no hate in my heart. Absolutely not, man. If you owed me something, don't worry, I forgive you, man. If we had a grudge in the past, it's over. Bury it, man. Shit. You know how many? I go to the cemetery Monday to Friday already as it is. Ain't no problem that's serious. You know, they're just titling it that for the captions. YouTube yarda. The drama in the air. Drama, drama, drama. More drama every day. Yeah, that's a thirsty for views caption. Grown men last night. Yeah, grown men last night. Boxer's energy is he wants to thump. He wants to do a thump record, thump it out. Like it's good. Like right now, they're gonna be respectful. I know I'm saying I'm gonna pry him apart at the live press conference, but maybe not. But there will be a stare down. There will be for the first time at the press conference, they're gonna have to stare in each other's eyes for at least, we need the B-roll, so at least 30 seconds. So if you're listening, Paradigm and Mile High, be ready for the stare down. We got to get footage of it, so it's at least gonna be a minute. I know after a while you just bust out laughing or something like that. Don't trip, we'll edit that out. Unless we do it live, I'm still the only thing I'm undecided is the weigh-ins. What's your opinion? The press conference is gonna be live. Um, we could possibly even do it around that time. But do you want it separately, like its own live, the weigh-ins? I think that'll probably be a good idea. But what do you think? I was actually thinking of adding the weigh-in with more footage to the beginning of the show. Just for content purposes. That way you'll have it. Once you purchase it, it's yours forever. And ever and ever. All you have to do is go to the website. You make a profile. It's like making a Facebook. It's like making an IG. Make a profile. And there you'll be able to log in and every single content creator series of fighting fight. Or if you want it at a discounted rate, I put this out there because, again, I put myself in your shoes. The economy is shot to shit, man. If you want it for a discounted rate, you could join the members only. It's something 99. It's not even $10. It's not even $10. And there you'll be able to see the fight too. I'll give both of you guys those options, and then you can go to the YouTube page. You got to go to the main page. Maybe only on a desktop. Sometimes certain phones. Well, let's just keep it a buck. Certain Androids. I'm not throwing shots at the Android people. Calmase. But they say they can't find it, and the iPhones have it. On the main page, there's a blue button that says join. And if you want to join, there I drop videos, but those are more like guerra stories and neighborhood profiles and history that not even the youngsters, I'm sure, are knowing. And there's in the members only, and the fights are the biggest perk. I think I'm in Merced County. I just saw Merced Placa, and it said Merced. So shout out to everyone from Merced, man. Gene in Arizona. That's cool. Have fun. Hold on. That's right. That's right, Jessel Groves. I appreciate you, cabrón. That's right. He said Obama phone. Let's keep it real. Every administration allocated funds, and these are public funds. Some have just managed the money, others, but these are public service funds. And you used to be able to hit the parole office and walk out with an Obama phone. You know, um, or a monitor if they want to monitor you también. High control, that sucks. But so yeah, they all allocate money and they give it out to who they need to give it out to. But you can hit the joint, and there at least you're gonna see the fight. You know, it's gonna be a great fight. I can't wait. Very few people will be in attendance because I'm not playing. I'm not playing with security. Security is up the wazoo. I mean, literally up the wazoo. What do you want me to say? That shit is gonna have sentries for about a 6 block perimeter. I'm just kidding. No, of course, it's just something that we always do. At the end of the day, gente, we go home. We go home to our familias. Okay? España's 209 restaurant. I don't know. I asked the brother, his name is Anthony from the Brown Berets. Do we, and I'll get back to Road to War right now. I've been talking about it, but here and there. Do we embrace indigenous roots? Do we embrace Spanish roots? And he, right when I asked that, he shook his head. The hermano shook his head like, and I don't know what he was shaking his head at. I had to wait till I got done asking my question. And then when I got done asking my question, he said, Spanish roots? Que gacho. No, it's not gacho. It's his opinion, and I respect it. I'm just, I'm joking around. The Chicano in me's coming out. We're laughing. But I'll tell you what, the Brown Berets have tapped in again. And they want to, this time, there was a couple of them that had obligations pop up or work. I think it was work. They couldn't tap in because of work. If you guys want the Brown Berets on again, but this time we'll be Brown Beret, then we'll come on. But again, what we're not gonna do is close the platform down to anybody, period. To the conversation, bring it, and that's in any know what you want to say, group. Any group, I don't want to say group segment. That is a word, but obviously that's a CDC administration term. Anyways, Jethro's in the casa. Shout out to the Chicano Nation. Shout the nation, cabron. That sister, Tina Marie from the Brown Beret, she referred to the First Nation as being the natives who are native to whatever land you're talking about. North America, Mexico, modern day Mexico, Central America, South America. She was saying she referred to them. At least she said it once, but she could have maybe. I'm in Los Baños now. Oh, now I gotta slow down. Okay. Anyway, she referred to it as the First Nation. That I like that term. That that sounds like a. It sounds like a old world term. First Nation. They're the natives, and she was saying that it should be the First Nation that should vet the people coming in. Well, I mean, everything that's taken place from the 18th century, 19th century, 20th century, those 300 years, there's so much history missing that they don't want to talk about it because it's a lot of stealing and killing. Let's keep it real. Vanessa Saludos. Is that right, Miss Vanessa? Oh, that's right. Vanessa's in the comment section. I appreciate you, amiga. I'm coming back from Chowchilla. I got a good well, it's good for an investment or second propiedad or segunda, tercera casa. It's definitely priced very competitive. I mean, very. A lot of people have that equity right now in their house that we could just boom pull that out. If you want that information, give me a call. And at least, I mean, I say it's worth it if we're netting, say 1,200 to 1,500. I would say okay, then that would be worth it. Obviously, let's take a look at what it has now. This one has a new roof. That's 30K off the top. That's 30K. The guy just did the roof. Great. And because I see a lot of roofs that are about to fall through. They're about to cave in and shit. And they're putting tarps with rims with no tires. So, a great investment property, 250 in Chowchilla. Um, some people need to start investing, man. Take that step. Just give me a call. Let's talk about it. What does the conversation, hurt? Jaime says, why did EBK pull out of the fight with Boxer? I gotta call it when I see it, cabron. And I'm not holding this against you, Jaime. I'm not, cabron. But that's fake news, way. That's fake news. Okay, thanks, Vanessa. That's right. He's been battling. Okay, thanks, Vanessa. He's been battling. Dispensa en la tira. Mikey Lokes. That's right. Can't stop Villa's in the casa. That's right, bro. I'm coming back from your area, cabron. I was in the 209. I didn't have time. My brother-in-law's birthday's today. He's in Hollister, so we're gonna go to his house. Yesterday was actual birthday, but they're gonna have a pachanga. I bet you they're gonna have DJ, food, all of that. So it's gonna be a familia thing tonight. But I was in your barrio over here. I was in the 209. I was walking around. I walked around 6 blocks. I had like 100 flyers, and I only got like 10 left. I went 6 blocking it, and I saw this abandoned house. I was like, "Oh shit!" There, no doors, no windows, and it was all tagged up. It was all tagged up. The tagging was in blue, so for sure it was South Side. It was Southsiders in Chowchilla. CMS, CM, something like that. It was spray painted all over that little pad. And also the graffiti will let you know where you're at. Some people look at street signs, some people look at graffiti. Right now, I'm passing the Pinchy rallies, grocery outlet in Los Baños. So this is another hotbed property. This is another hotbed town that people move to in Los Baños for the commute, the commuters, people that work and have to travel, the blue collar workers. So just give me a call. And give me a call. That's right. New comments. Make sure the taquero's taking enough food to the fiesta way. Okay, you heard what I said. See, on the first video when the taquera got burned, that one, um, I came at it from a whole different perspective, right? That was like, you know what? Gotcha. Let's put her on blast. Let's find her out. And then she made videos to apologize. The internet is undefeated, right? The internet, it'll stamp you something, and that pinchy stamp never goes away. It's on you forever, right? La chingada, like a brand to a pinchy vaca, right? But this one, I believe she said they kept repeating their plates. I get it. Right when she said they kept repeating their plates. What is this one called? Milliken Park? Historic Milliken Park. They're having a little fair right here in Los Baños. So, what is that? A track? They got little carpas watching. What are they watching? We're just walking the track. Okay, they're walking the track. All right. Anyways, um, this one she didn't take enough food, so I had said in that video that I met a taquero a while ago, and he told me, "Carnal, I have different prices for different raza." And I know the way it sounds. It doesn't sound good, but the logic is there. The logic is there. He's saying when you go to the güeros, they nibble. They nibble tacos. You know what nibble means. Come on, do I have to explain it? A nibble means just small bites. And they don't make plates where the top. That's the güeros. We didn't say anything about, the brothers. And then he only said the güeros and the raza. And then he said, and when it's the raza, you could have una muchacha that she's dressed like, like she's, going out or whatever. Like, o sea, just someone that looks like they just take care of themselves, whatever. Very vain. My nails, watch out. My makeup. You could have a muchacha that looks like that. She's coming up to the taquero and she's saying, tres de tripa, tres de asada, y tres de cabeza, lengua, borrego, you name it. You're like, what the hell is this? This chick just asked for 12 tacos and believes she's going to come back. Well, no, 12 is exaggerating. Okay, no. It's not double digits. Let's say she's asking for those. Let's just say they're asking for 6. They're going to come back. That's 12. Gente, that's more expensive, but anyways, I don't know. So yeah, she came up short on the tacos, and I think that was on her. And You have to price things right. Why do we get mad that we're not making enough feria and we're undercutting our prices? Do you want to be el barato? Because that's where you're going to end up. That's how much money you're going to end up charging lo barato. Okay, I'll be home. Well, I'll be in Salas. Look, if you charge lo barato, you got to get out of that mindset. Well, no one's going to pay. No, there is a market for that. There's always going to be a Dollar Tree and a Dollar General, something like that. And yes, of course, strangers are the first ones to back you up. Strangers are the first ones to back you up. It's crazy, but I don't know what it is. It's like your own friends that know you all your life won't even click on your link, click on your page, and back you up. Or if they do, they want a discount. They feel they're entitled. They got something coming. And a perfect stranger pays full price, is a repeat customer and a lifelong client. It's crazy. Lou Diamond Phillips as Mike. That's crazy. Remember he woke up and the elder was right there. Remember he skinned the snake. He just pulled the pellejo off the snake. That's crazy. That's the indigenous. That's why that doesn't. Let's keep it a buck. That's why that doesn't freak us out. You know. And I'm talking about the ladies. Of course, the ladies are gonna get freaked out by spiders, snakes, and all that shit. But let's keep it a buck. The indigenous side of us is like, hey, killing a pinchy snake. That's just a taco. You know what I mean? That's like a cuerito. We'll throw that in a disco, pull that off, put on a tostada, and put some salsa on it. And to keep it a bug, I like spicy salsa. The wiener schnitzel right here. No, no. The wifey made the wifey made beef brisket. Whoa, the wifey made beef. I'd rather go home and before we hit the birthday party, have some more beef brisket. I ain't trying to eat this shit on the street. You down the street, Mikey Lokes? Yeah, I was, cabron. I was in Chowchilla. That reminds me, Mac Dre says, I'm Godzilla, Chowchilla is where they send my hoe. Because I make them do illegal shit to get my dough, slit my throat. If you ever see me faking, I don't know why I just, remember that song? Rollers on Dre, but they can't catch them slipping, yoking it up, smoking it. He's rolling in the gas. That one's a shaking the feds. That's an underground one, gente. People ask me what kind of rap I like. It's more mobby rap. I don't even know if that's a word. I just invented a word, mobby. If that makes sense, more. That's why it's give me Sibo, um, give me Hollow Tip, give me Mac Dre, mobby music, RBL Posse, on and on and on. Right? I like mobby music. Chicano rap, I don't like. Never did. I told Tony I had one CD, and that was Spanish Fly from his barrio. From Tony A's barrio, Spanish Fly. I had that CD. He tripped out when I said that. I said, oh, yeah. I said, yeah, every couple songs, it'll say Sur 13 and all that, and it was all good. And I was slapping it, but that was the only CD I had. It wasn't like, oh, all of a sudden it sparked an interest in me. Oh, yeah, this is shit. Let me buy every single CD, Ballhead and Lokes. No, most of it actually was from the Central Valley. If you want to keep it a buck, I recirculated on my IG story that you know how you could you saw it, right? The add yours where you could put the music where it says don't tell me your age, but what song was playing in your tape in high school tape deck or in your Walkman. Boom, I click add you hit add yours and then whatever song. And to be honest with you, it was a dollar pencil, makeup, vein, nails, make all that stuff, right? 12 tacos and a plato to go. That's great. Oh no, no, I was gonna tell you guys a story. Debbie says, "Have a good weekend." Yeah, you too, amiga. You have a good weekend. Have a weekend. I'm gonna finish the story because maybe it'll still recording. I don't know. I think I'm still recording. And they had a peace treaty over there, and I'm talking about between the Chicanos, right, the Raza, and I'm talking about North and South. And of course, I'm from Salinas, and immediately I backed up from everyone, and I disrupted this peace treaty in a gotcha way. And it was kind of disrespectful, especially to the partners from Seaside. It's like I went on there, blew it up, and in 2 months I was out of there. My bad, my bad. All right, you guys. But anyways, Mile High Hustle in the comment section? Is he in the casa? Respectfully over to Mile. Just again, making it a seamless negotiation. You got a tall task at hand, hermano. Um, this is all business. We're gonna get to November 28th. People have been wanting to see this fight happen. This fight happen. And so I appreciate you, Cabron, stepping up. And when that bell rings, it's time to start touching chins. And the best man's gonna win, and only one can win, just like the banner says. There can only be one. All right. See my is that right? Okay. Look at my eyes already. The oil's already there. That's right, my boy. I'm gonna have a neutral Mile High Paradigm crowd. Probably in attendance. Probably be neutral. Neutral. I don't see it all one sided. But Mile High, I say as soon as that bell rings, cabron, and I would give both of you equally the same advice, right? The same advice. It ain't gonna be one. It's not like I'm talking to one and not talking to the other. That's why I like group communications. It's just so transparent that way. There's no other. It's group communications. Hey, this. Hey, that. Etc. But as far as what a trainer's advice is, something that you said last night was very key. You said not dumping energy, but fighting relaxed and calm. And what did I tell you, cabron? That takes experience, because a lot of them just are used to. A lot of people are used to 2 minute fights, boom, back, boom, boom, back, or these little YA fights. So when they say they have 300 YA fights and they're fighting 3 times a day, they're like, Okay, that's not the damage. So it's funny what Paradigm, shout out to Box, what he says anytime you talk about YA or something, they ask him about that, and he laughs and he goes, "Man, that don't count." And Alvin is it's the highlight of his life. What a shame. What a shame. Debbie's laughing at Chapo. I appreciate you. Team Harris is in the casa. They just came in right? And Chowchilla right here. I was seeing some casas, and one of them had a Harris, a big Harris. Wait, it was like a red, white, and blue banner. It was a big one. They had some Corvettes. You could tell they had a little bit of dinero. What's going on with the familia? Went over there, boom, hit him with the flyer, chopped it up. Like I said, hey, they're voting. Their voice is getting heard. That's it. Now I know you don't want to talk about Rising Warrior. I know you don't want to talk about that. They caught her with the earpiece. I know. I know. Sometimes it's vote blue no matter who. Sometimes you know what I mean? Team blue no matter who. And then red because so sometimes it's just that and it's over. And at the end of the day, as long as we to me, if we could unite the raza and then have them come to us for our pinche vote, because we have like 40% of California. We'll make them break these cabrones. And it ain't gonna be red and blue, it's gonna be what's best for la raza, the people. There's not too much marginalization. I know people will disagree with me. There's not too much discrimination. I know people are going to disagree. There's not too much of that shit happening now. And then why even think that, anyways? We're going to go ahead and prosper. We're going to make moves. We're going to give generational wealth to our children. That's why I lean more toward the cabrones that know how to do the economy way. No one's perfect. No one's perfect. Shit. All of them could be fucking PDF files. I don't know. All of them could be PDF files. I don't know. The sister said that. That was crazy when she said that. What is it? O'Neill Dam and Forbay. Orale. This is like a little body of water. Is it the San Luis Reservoir? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got a members only story that I'm going to drop now that I just remember. San Luis Reservoir. Okay. It involves a bunch of cholos and a screwdriver. Chingo. Members only, gente. Members only. So let's get back to Road to War. I don't think I have that much time. And these mountains where they have high wind alerts, it might cut off. If the live cuts off the next time, I'm not going to refresh the feed. I think I'm just out, gente. Because we're coming up on an hour. Back to Road to War. Respectfully, Paradigm has a reputation for one hitter dome splitters. One hitter quit. Mile High says something, I believe he did. I don't want to quote him. I haven't heard the live. Again, I'm just going to pull out some clips. But I believe he said he got rocked hard by a lighter weight fighter. I got to admit the same thing. The hardest I've ever been hit in my life. Me, back then, I used to fight in the 40s and 50s, was by a 118-pound youngster named Junior. Anyone that knows Rock Salinas, we've been there since 2010, 9 actually. Remember Junior Rodriguez, the 118-pound youngster, who I think the streets just swallowed him up, man. The streets absolutely swallowed him up, man. This youngster, he was a southpaw too, was so slick. So slick, so fucking 301 advanced with his game. He hit me so hard, I had what's called I had a red out. Yes, that's what I said. I said red out. All I saw was red for like 30 seconds. And then to double and to normal vision. Why? Because the technique behind the punch, because of the time. boxing. It takes years to learn boxing, man. Years. Someone that knows boxing immediately fills in the gap. It doesn't matter if he's a 350-pound, the meanest dude you wouldn't want to meet in a dark alley. Who gives a shit? You know what the neutralizer is? It's called boxing. Anyways, David says, feed me tube. That's right. Oh, that's right, cabrón. I appreciate you. Feed me tube is in the casa. I'm hungry too, man. I'm almost at the pad, probably an hour or less. You guys, my brother-in-law's birthday in Hollister. We're gonna be in Hollis tonight. I'm thirsty, man. I'm gonna drink some. Good thing I brought the pluma. But then I have to roll the window down, and it's gonna make a loud ass noise. Hold on, let me drink something. Um, it's sativa, anyways. I didn't know the difference between indica and sativa until they broke it down to me again. You know, medical started like in 2010, and then recreational just became legal not too long ago. But when I went inside I call them candy stores, but they're dispensaries. I call them candy stores. I was like, the purples, blues, or the reds, oranges, browns. No soy pendejo. Okay, even in the 90s, there was Bammer, there was Chronic. uh, I want to sleep. The reason I said I want to sleep is because I knew he was gonna give me the Chronic, and then he said, "Okay, that," and it was all purples and blues. The youngsters, I don't advocate for this. I don't advocate for this, but the youngsters don't even know how good they have it. Absolutely don't. The shit's glowing in jars now, you know. But they tax the shit out of it, and it's $70. So they're making their money. Episode 911, the biggest podcast in the history of podcasts. No numbers are even close to smashing that record. It's probably like at 200 million. They it got put back up. And when he was talking about Bohemian Grove, the kids, a sacrifice, a sucking, a chrome, um, elites, New World Order. I didn't know none. I didn't rule it out because I'm already a Bible believer. There's the when I saw Trump, and I never been a follower away. I've been quiet at times, very quiet, and I've fallen in the ranks very good. And of course, having being Chicano, I did always what I had to do. But and made it back now again. And was taking pictures of Bobby, Whitney, Oprah. Conversation. Hey, you ever want to come on, jump on a panel? Let's talk about it, cabron. It's kind of gotcha though. How do you feel, Rising Warrior, when they throw at you, all the A, B, C, D, E, F, G, LGBTQ plus, and that's on that party? How do you answer that? Respectfully, how do you answer that? Boys in girls' bathrooms, 10 genders, 20 genders, just, and it could be, you maybe of hard knocks. I seen a little flyer one time when I was at an AA meeting a long time ago. Hey, had to go to the sheriff's and watch a video of cars crashing and shit they did back then, right? And one of them was I showed a before and after of the guy. An AA Alcoholics Anonymous flyer. Diet, diet. What's the name of your diet? The dude did. He said, hey, this episode 2 is going to be hosted by Paradigm Media News. So take tapped into that next Friday night. But we're not going to wait that long, obviously, to come back. We'll be back on Chicano 2 and back on Chicano Street. Uh, section and you know, and even Cholo Trucker, look at Cholo Trucker, most highest level of integrity, respect, character, knew that he had to tell Buzz, you know, it's, hey, Buzz, I'm sorry, but I'm going to knock your ass out. You know, I'm going to have to knock you out of your boxing shoes. And the only thing that's going to be in the ring is your pinche zapatos, way. I mean, even Cholo Trucker lent himself to do that. I appreciate that. It makes a promoter's job a whole lot easier, you know. But if not, it's still going to be a slugfest. All right, you guys, live on Chicano Street. I'm going to let you guys go. I appreciate Amanda's in the casa. I appreciate you, mi Chicana hermana. The Brown Berets tapped in. They're going to want to come back on the platform again, but this time they want to come back like 5 deep. And I'm going to have the Brown Berets on one more time. Norby's is coming next week. Norby's will be in the building on Tuesday. And then next Thursday, gente, I got to change the dates. It's not going to be Wednesday, Friday. We're going to do a Tuesday, Thursday. Mayor of Salinas, Donahue, is coming to the podcast. It's getting good. Hard work is paying off. 12K. They're noticing. Do me a favor. Just hit the like button. And please do me a favor. Hit the share. If your smartphone has IG linked to it, TikTok, Facebook, most of us do, you can hit the share button and it'll share the page to your followers, fans, or friends. All right, you guys, live on Chicano Street. I'm on Pacheco Pass, so I got to let you go. Tap in. I'll be live tomorrow night. I'll put a poll to see what you guys want to do. All right? Sunday night show. Remember what I always say? Remember what I always say. Hey, have a beautiful Saturday. Stay blessed. Stay hydrated. Most of all, stay in touch with God, gente. Remember what I always say? Remember what I always say. In the end, all you got is the memories.